AI gives you instant access to solve almost any problem in the modern world. But today, I want to push this technology to its absolute limits and see just how helpful it'll be if I strand myself out in the middle of nowhere. I'll be relying on Google Gemini for every decision. We need to catch a fish.
Do you have any foraging experience?
I was hoping you could help. And some decisions may be life or death. Let's see if I can survive a full 24 hours and make it out of here alive. Okay, Gemini, where should I build a shelter out here?
Did you have a specific type of shelter in mind?
No, I want your help.
First, we need to decide what kind of shelter you want to build.
Since I'm up here at 12,000 feet, how cold will it get here tonight?
At 12,000 feet, it could easily be below freezing.
How does this spot look?
It looks like you're in a good spot with plenty of trees and rocks. Just be sure to check for any signs of animals that might have used it as a den before you start building.
What should we build with the items that we have around us?
It looks like you've got some great natural materials around. For something a bit more enclosed, you could try a debris hut.
What's a debris hut?
It's basically a mound of debris built up to provide insulation and protection from the elements. It's a bit more work than a lean-to, but it offers better protection.
Let's do it.
Let's start by gathering some sturdy branches for the main structure.
These branches look pretty good, don't they?
You'll want to lean them against the rock at an angle to create the basic shape of the hut.
These branches look kind of dangerous. Hopefully these high winds don't bring a branch down. Hey Gemini, how warm will this debris hut actually be?
A properly built debris hut can be 12 to 15 degrees warmer than the outside temperature.
Man, I can't even get one branch on this tree.
Those branches are definitely putting up a fight. Try looking for spots where the branch is already partially broken or weakened.
What else can we use around here?
You can use pine needles, leaves, or even moss to insulate your shelter.
Perfect, I got a good tree. And while I'm gathering these branches, you may as well hit the subscribe button because we've got more awesome videos like this coming your way. I think my door is going to be right here. I can just crawl in underneath. I'm getting some vegetation right now. Look at this. This is such a good find. Gemini, what do you think of the debris hut?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. The shelter looks great, but it's getting cold out. We need to start a fire.
Yes, let's get that fire going.
All right, Gemini, I need a fire and fast. How do I do this without a lighter or matches?
To get a fire going fast, you'll need tinder, kindling, and fuel wood.
Okay, let's see what we can scrape together.
Okay, to make this work, you'll need to find a slightly curved branch for the bow and a flat, dry piece of wood for the fireboard.
Well, that looks like our fireboard. This one looks pretty good for the spindle.
Now, let's look for a slightly curved branch that we can use for the bow.
How about this one?
That branch looks perfect for the bow. The curve will give it some flex. Now that we have the bow, spindle, and fireboard, we just need to find something for the string.
What about my shoelace?
Great idea to use your shoelace as the bowstring.
Okay, Gemini, I've got all the tools and I've got my shoelace off. Now what do I need to do?
Now that you've got your shoelace off, you'll need to tie it to each end of the curved branch. Make sure it's tight so it won't slip off while you're using it. Once that's ready, we can move on to the next step.
Okay, I got it tied on.
Place the spindle in it and wrap the shoelace around the spindle.
No, I think my bow is a little too tight.
Okay, you might need to loosen the shoelace a bit so it's easier to move the bow back and forth.
Gemini, what am I doing wrong?
I'm not seeing any smoke yet. Keep at it. You'll get there.
Okay, Gemini, here goes nothing. Gemini, my bow is slipping.
You're doing great. Keep going.
Doesn't feel like I'm doing great.
Keep practicing. You'll get the hang of it.
I don't have time to get the hang of it. It's getting cold. Gemini, this isn't working.
Using a bow drill is really hard, but didn't you have a ferro rod in the last video where you survived outside using only an Altoids tin?
That's a really good idea. Gemini, how does this grass look?
That grass looks perfect, nice and dry.
Gemini, how do I use this ferro rod with the knife?
There are two main ways to do this. You can hold the knife steady and scrape the ferro rod down towards your tinder, or hold the ferro rod steady and scrape the knife down the rod. Either way, you'll want to aim the sparks into your tinder and be careful not to cut yourself.
Ow!
Ouch! Be careful.
Gemini, that worked. Look at that, Gemini. Oh man, that's a huge fire. Yeah, now that we got a fire going, hopefully we can go catch a fish. Gemini, it looks like the lake is thawing.
Do you have your fishing gear ready?
there's only one problem. I don't have a rod in my pocket. Do you think this stick will work?
That stick looks like it could work. It's a bit shorter, but it seems sturdy.
Awesome, thanks. Man, this water is really cold. Okay, Gemini, here goes my first cast. Huh. Gemini, this is really hard. I don't think this stick is working. I'm gonna have to resort to hand fishing. I'm just not even gonna use a reel. Oh no, my...
Okay, you're gonna try fishing without the reel. That could work.
Gemini, why do I suck at fishing?
Don't be so hard on yourself. Fishing can be tricky, and it takes time and patience to get the hang of it.
Gemini, I got a bite. I got a fish. I got a fish. That's crazy. We're gonna eat tonight.
What's the plan? Are you going to cook it over a campfire or take it home?
I'm gonna cook this sucker over the campfire. Gemini, how do we clean this poor little guy?
To clean the fish, you'll want to start by removing the scales. Once that's done, make a shallow cut along the belly from the tail up to the head. Open the fish up and remove the guts.
What's this black stuff on the inside of the fish?
That dark-colored substance is the fish's kidney. It's best to remove it before cooking, as it can have a strong, unpleasant taste. Do you have any recipes in mind?
Yeah, please give me some suggestions when I have literally nothing out here besides my knife.
Do you have any oil or butter to cook it with?
Fresh out on that. Gemini, I've got our fire going again and I got our flat rock and our fish. How long should I let this thing cook for?
That flat rock looks perfect for cooking your fish. You should cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, or until it's cooked through. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh no, I've dropped my fish.
Oh no.
Ah. There.
I'm so sorry that happened.
Ah.
That's definitely frustrating. Since it fell in the fire, it might not be safe to eat anymore. Do you have any other food with you, or should we figure out a plan for getting more?
What else could we eat out here?
Okay, besides fish, you could look for edible plants like berries or mushrooms, but you'd need to be sure you can identify them safely.
I was hoping you could help.
I can't identify plants or mushrooms from sight, so foraging might be risky. It's probably safest to stick with fishing. Do you want to head back to the lake?
No.
Would you like to head back to the lake now?
No, I don't.
Okay, then you might want to try heading back to the lake.
I don't want to go back to the lake. Gemini, it's been a good few minutes. Do you think the fish is ready?
It's hard to tell from here. Do you have a stick you could use to see if it flakes easily? You'll want to check if the thickest part of the fish is opaque and flakes easily with a fork.
Am I looking for the inside or the outside of the fish to flake easily?
You'll want to check the thickest part of the fish. If it's opaque and flakes easily, it's likely cooked through.
No, it still seems kind of tough.
Okay, if it's still tough, it probably needs a little more time. How's it looking now?
It's only been 10 seconds. Hold your horses.
Gotcha. My bad. How's it looking now?
Still the same. You know, while I'm waiting for the rest of the fish, maybe I'll eat some fish eyes.
Some people do eat fish eyes, but they're not for everyone.
Fish eye.
Wow, you're really going for it. How are those fish eyes tasting?
Is it just me or do fish eyes taste kind of good?
Let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah, I'm pretty thirsty. We're gonna have to go get some water after I finish.
Do you have a water source nearby, or will you need to hike to find some?
I did see a stream earlier. Maybe we could go check that out. Gemini, I found this little stream. What do you think of it?
That's a pretty cool little stream you found. Do you have a container to collect some?
No, I don't have a container. I'm just gonna have to drink it.
Just a heads up though, it's generally best to purify water from a natural source before drinking it.
This looks pretty safe though, doesn't it?
Yes, the water looks clear, but it's still possible for it to carry bacteria or parasites.
I think this is the spot to drink out of, Gemini.
Do you have any other options for getting water?
No, this is it.
This puddle doesn't look like a safe source of drinking water. It might be better to find a store or a gas station to buy some bottled water.
Huh. Fresh out of stores around here. That is a lot of work for a little drink. Gemini, I think I'm about ready for bed.
Okay, to stay warm tonight, it's really important to insulate your sleeping area from the ground.
I guess it's cuddle with rocks kind of night, huh, Gemini?
All right, sounds like you're all set with your warm rocks. Stay warm and have a good night.
Thanks, Gemini. Good night. Oh, that feels nice on my legs. Well, good morning. That was a long night. But now I'm exhausted and it's time to go home. I'm ready to be done with today. Ugh. Today, I'm out here with only items from the dollar store to find out how long I can survive. And these are some of the cheapest survival items I've ever seen. Let's see what we can find.